Musgraves from Spotify.
If you want to know how to get straight A's while working full time in college, please follow along. Hey guys, so I'm going to be sharing a few tips on how I study, and this has gotten me straight A's last semester and while I was working full time. So I'm currently working 2 jobs right now and doing an internship for my college and doing full-time school, so these tips have been a savior. And growing up, like in elementary school, high school, I was a horrible test taker, and I had to learn. College really throws you a ball on how to study. You have to learn how to study, and these are a few things that really helped me.
So I just so I just showered because I'm gonna have to take this midterm, y'all, and I don't want to feel dirty. So if I feel good, I feel like I'll perform better. Honestly, I've been struggling with like test anxiety forever, but I am a senior in college. I'm about to graduate, so I feel like I have a few tips in my bag to help y'all. So that's a tip number one. Well, this is just another tip. I don't know how many tips we've gotten so far. Just, shower, feel good. And I'm also gonna do my makeup. Again, it's just my preference. I like to totally like feel the best because at the end of the day, if I don't do well on this exam, I can just look in the mirror and be like, girl, you look good. And just remember, like, it's not gonna be the end of the world. Honestly, I'm still at the beginning, like this midterm. So this class has 2 midterms. So midterm 1, midterm 2. I'm not really too stressed about it because your teachers want you to succeed. So it's not gonna be like, they're not gonna give you well, I don't know. Teachers want you to succeed. Just remember that. So if they haven't gone over it, that's their fault. But just look over the book, read some chapters, just understand the material. Alright, so that's done. I'm just gonna honestly put cream in my hair and let it dry because I don't have time to do that. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go get some tires put on my car because I don't have any, and then I'll show you. Then we'll study together before this exam, okay? Another tip that's good is create a space that you want to study in. I mean, if that means going to the library, go to the library. Honestly, I was blessed enough to be able to work and balance everything that I was able to buy me some nice gadgets. If I have some cool like tools, like I'm gonna use them. It's gonna make me want to study more. It's gonna make me want to use the things more. So I invested in stuff like that. Honestly, if you can afford it, get an iPad, get a second monitor. The second monitor has helped so much. The only reason I have a second monitor, honestly, is because my brother, he didn't want it, and he gave it to me. So just find it where you can find it, babe. Also, like when I mean like go to the library, my school had the Big Macs, and I always wanted a Big Mac. So I would go and do my homework on the Mac just to use it. So if you're anything like that, like you like nice things but you can't afford them, but your school can, go use them because they have them for a reason. Go, you're paying that tuition, babe. Go to that library and use their little fancy dancy whatever they got, VR lab. You know what I mean? And with the gum, I don't mean like I chew the gum because it'll help me remember stuff from when I study. No, ma'am. I don't play that game. What I play is if I don't chew the gum, I will chew the inside of my mouth. So I recommend chewing the gum because that anxiety will make you get a hole in your mouth. So blessings. And another thing that really helps with anxiety is reading a book before I take my exam. And if it's like a book that is not related to what I'm doing. So after I'm pounding my head with this information, I really like to sit back and have fun. And it's not like I can just watch TikToks or anything because it's not the same. I still have to put my mind into some focus, and reading a book really does that for me. So I suggest that for anyone that struggles with test anxiety.
And if you get the luxury of being like an online student, then I would say arrange your test time like towards not the end of the day, but not the middle of the day, like around 3, 4. That's the best time I'd take it, because I found that if I wake up that morning, I study, go ahead, take it, and I have the rest of my day to do whatever I want. So I don't have it in the back of my head like, oh, I still need to take that test. I still need to take that test.
So thank you for watching, and if you want any more videos like this, please follow along. Also watch some of my shorts, please, because I know some people have been watching them, and thank you. Those are more for fun. Also, I wanted to show you guys around my college. I think that would be so much fun because I was always really like curious about how people's colleges look like. So if you want that video, please like or comment. So I go to East Carolina University. That's where Mr. Beast is from. That's where he went to school, but I don't want to say he dropped out, but he didn't finish. Maybe he signed himself out. But yeah, I will show you where Mr. Beast went to school, and yeah. So thanks. Bye.